welcome to this daily yoga practice. It's a full body flow and it's suitable for all levels. We're going to be starting today's practice in Sukhasana, also known as an easy seat, so meet me there when you're ready. Crossing at the ankles, sitting up nice and tall in the spine, relax your shoulders down. Close your eyes if you like, or you can soften your gaze. Welcome to sit up on a blanket or block if you need to elevate the hips. Taking smooth inhales through the nose and long exhales out through the nose or mouth. Relax the skin in between your eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Continuing to deepen your breath. Option to bring Ujjayi breath here. So finding a slight constriction in the back of the throat. As you inhale through the nose, it creates an audible sound like the ocean. Five breaths here. And if you were doing Ujjayi breath, allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. When you're ready, right hand comes down to the right hand side of the mat, left hand reaches up and over. Find a simple side body stretch here. Keep both hips heavy on the mat. Take a nice breath here. And then exhale to turn the torso down towards the mat. And then inhale to come back through to center. Left hand comes down, right hand reaches up and over. Take a breath here. And then as you breathe out, turn the torso to face the mat. Inhale to recenter and come back upright. From here, we're going to head into all fours. And then send the hips back, coming into your child's pose. Take the knees wide for this child's pose, big toes to touch, and send the hips down onto the heels, reach the arms forward. Forehead rests on the mat. If you need to place a rolled up blanket under the knees to make this a little more comfortable, go ahead and do that now. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Slowly lift the forehead and take the torso to the right hand side. We're going to draw big circles coming all the way forwards and over to the left. And then send the hips back onto your heels, continuing with this circular movement. Keep the torso low as you reach forwards. Exhale as you head back. Inhale. Exhale. One more in this direction and then we'll change directions. Now to the left. Moving slowly with intention. 2 more. And then last one, heading back to your hips, send the forehead down just for a breath. And then as you breathe out, we're going to come forwards to lay on our bellies. Elbows come under the shoulders, bring your forearms in line with each other. Press your belly into the mat, your pelvis into the mat as you open the chest for Sphinx pose, Salamba Bhujangasana. Pulling the hands towards you as you press your pelvis down, open the chest. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. From here, we're going to bring our left forearm in line with the top of the mat and bend the right leg, grab the right foot and pull it into your glute for a nice quad stretch here. Inhale to open the chest, gaze forwards. Exhale. Slowly release and switch sides. So right forearm comes down on the mat. And we bend the left foot, bend the left knee, grab the left foot and press it into your glutes. You can take this as gently as you like. Gazing forwards, take a breath in. And a long breath out. Slowly release. Press both hands into the mat and lift up. We're going to head into our downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Adjust the hands and feet as you need. And slowly pedal it out here, taking your time. Again, keeping the movement slow and intentional. We're not rushing. Maybe you want to bump the hips from side to side. Take one more breath here. And from here, we're going to walk our hands towards our feet. You may need to bend your knees to do so. And come into a forward fold at the back of the mat. You want your feet hip distance apart here. Bend the knees generously and drape the torso down. Relax the back of your neck. You can relax the arms down or you can ragdoll. One more breath. Release your fingertips down to the mat, bend your knees and roll up to your Tadasana. Moving slowly, rolling through the spine, shoulders come back and down for your Tadasana. Bring hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. Pause for a breath. Drop the fingers down and reach them all the way up to the sky. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale to dive forwards back to your Uttanasana forward fold. Inhale to find your halfway lift, flat back. You can press your hands into your shins and squeeze the elbows in. Exhale to release back to your Uttanasana. Bend the knees and roll up to your standing Tadasana. Keep the movement going and reach the arms all the way up. Breathing deep. Exhale to release Uttanasana all the way down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fingertips come to the mat and we're going to walk them all the way forward. Come back to your downward facing dog. Pressing the left heel into the earth, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg for your three-legged dog. Exhale to bring that knee into the chest and step it to the outside of your right foot. Lower the back knee down, find your Uttan Prasthasana, lizard lunge. You may wish to place your hands on blocks if you need a little bit of lift here, helps you lift the chest. Or you can stay on your hands, you choose. Moving from side to side here, just gently opening that right hip crease. Breathing deep. Pulling all of your weight into your left hand, pick up the back knee and turn. We're going to twist and reach the right hand to the back of the mat. Find your twisted lizard. You may wish to walk your right foot down a little bit if you need a little bit of extra space. Reaching with the right hand, inhale. Exhale, release and come back to your lizard lunge. Lower the back knee down and use your right hand to gently open that hip. You can gaze up. Exhale, right hand comes back down. Pick up the back knee and step back to plank pose. Lower the knees and then lower all the way to the belly. Inhale to lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, we head back to downward facing dog. Pick the hips up and back. Pause here for a breath. Exhale. Walk your hands back towards your feet and find your forward fold at the back of the mat. Release your fingertips down, bend the knees and roll up to standing. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart, Anjali Mudra. Pause here, take a breath. Exhale. Fingertips come down and reach them all the way up to the sky, extended mountain pose. Exhale, we dive forwards into our Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees and roll up to standing. Reach the arms all the way up. Exhale to dive down to your fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Walk the hands forward, come back to your downward facing dog. Press your right heel into the mat and slowly lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee and step it to the outside of your left wrist. And lower the back knee down, find your Uttan Prasthasana lizard lunge. Again, option to place hands on blocks if you need. Moving from side to side here, opening out that left hip crease. If your hips are tight, you can allow the knee to splay out. Sometimes that helps. Breathing deep. Sending your weight into your right wrist this time, pick up the back knee and we twist to the back of the mat, reaching the left hand back. Pause for a breath here. Nice. Slowly release. Come back to your lizard lunge and lower the back knee. Use your left hand to gently press that left hip open, gazing up. Exhale, both hands plant and we step back to plank. You can keep the knees lifted or you can lower them down. Option to Chaturanga Dandasana here if you choose, into upward facing dog. Or find Cobra with an inhale. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Pause here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees and walk the hands back towards the feet. Back to your Uttanasana. Bend the knees and slowly roll up to your Tadasana. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale to bring the palms together to heart center, Anjali Mudra. From here, we're going to step the left foot forwards and tilt the torso, right leg lifts, come into your warrior three. From here, we tilt the torso all the way back up and step the right foot forwards, tilting forwards, left leg lifts, warrior three. Taking it to the top of the mat, moving slowly with intention. Left foot steps forward, tilting forwards. Until finally the right foot steps. And we take one more warrior three step here. And we find ourselves at the top of the mat. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Roll the shoulders back and down. From here, our left foot's going to be our standing foot as we slowly bend the right knee and pull it into the chest. Take a moment to find your drishti, your balance. And then bring the foot round. We're heading to our Natarajasana, dancer's pose. So flip the grip, bring your hand to the inside of your right foot and slowly start to hinge forwards, the hips, pressing the back of your right foot into the fingertips to find length here. Breathing deep. Lift the chest, lift the foot, squeezing everything into the midline. One more breath. Nice, slowly release. Pedal the feet as we prepare to switch sides. So right foot is our standing foot and we slowly pull the left knee in. Take a moment to find your drishti, your balance. And then bring the foot round and back, flip the grip so that your left hand's on the inside of your left foot and slowly press the top of your foot into the fingertips as you hinge forwards. Keep that chest nice and open. Reach the right fingertips forward. Breathe. One more breath. Slowly release. Both feet come back down and we inhale. Reach the arms all the way up. Exhale to dive forwards. Forward fold. Fingertips come to the mat. And we walk the feet wide. Toes coming off the edge of the mat. Heels are in. Fingertips stay on the mat as we lower the hips. Come to your malasana, deep squat. Lift the chest. Hands come to heart. And use your elbows to actively press open the knees. You may need to place a block under your hips, or you can roll up a blanket and place it under the heels. We'll pause here for 3 more breaths. Option to bring back your Ujjayi breath. Slowly release. Fingertips come behind you and come to the middle of the mat. Place the hips down. Keep the knees up. Feet hip distance apart. Hands are on the mat. Fingertips facing the hips. Slowly lift the hips. Find your reverse table. Gaze up to the sky. Squeeze the glutes. One more breath here. Slowly release. Extend the legs out long and come to lay on your back. Bring the knees into the chest and give yourself a hug here. Roll gently from side to side. And let's head into happy baby. So knees come in between the legs and you catch the outer edges of the feet. If you can't reach the outer edge of your feet, then you can just grab onto the ankles or even the back of the thighs. Soles of the feet come up to the sky and rock gently from side to side here. 3 more breaths. Slowly release, extend the legs out long, find your Shavasana. Our final resting pose of class today. You may wish to put a blanket over you if you're a bit cold, maybe a bolster under the knees, a pillow under your head, whatever you need to do to get yourself comfortable. Take the hands and feet wide and just allow your feet to fall out naturally, palms facing up. Draw the shoulders down and away from your ears. Close your eyes. And come back to your breath. Surrendering to the pose. Feel yourself become heavier and heavier with every exhale, every breath. Melting into the mat. We'll stay here for one more minute. Slowly start to bring yourself back, wiggling the fingers and the toes, finding some gentle movement. Maybe roll the head from side to side, rolling the ankles and the wrists. And then bend the knees, pull them back into the chest. Rock gently from side to side. And then roll onto one side and press yourself up to a seat. Come to an easy seat. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Sitting up nice and tall in the spine. We'll finish this practice with one final deep breath in together. So when you're ready, big breath in through the nose. Open your mouth to sigh it out. Open your eyes if they were closed. And that's it. That's the end of the practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the flow. Don't forget to like the video, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of the practice today, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you for next class, and as always, have a wonderful day.